Hello, this is Jake, and I run the chess club at the Creston-Dement Public Library, and welcome to another chess video. We are continuing to talk about chess tactics today with removing defenders. This tactic is easy in theory, but requires good vision of the board to put into good use in a game. Removing defenders is exactly what the name implies. Removing the defense of a piece by either taking that piece or otherwise removing its defense. For most beginners, your time might be better spent looking for pieces that are completely undefended instead, which means this tactic is more of an intermediate level tactic. But let's get into our first example. In this position, white is down a lot of material, but has managed to capture black's queen, so the situation is not as dire as it might appear at first glance. But white is still a little bit behind. Black has just pushed their d-pawn to attack white's bishop. This pawn is defended by their knight on b4. And while white could play a line similar to bishop takes the pawn, knight takes bishop, queen takes knight, and you win a pawn in this exchange, there's a better trade on the board. White's queen is currently attacking the knight on b4, but it is defended by the bishop on e7. But that bishop itself is completely undefended. So we can take that bishop for free. On black's turn, they may take our bishop, but the knight is no longer defended by the bishop we just took. So we can take the knight. In this position, we traded two pieces for one, putting white ahead and in a winning position now. Let's look at another example. Here, white has just moved their knight into black's territory, thinking it is well defended by their queen. White has unfortunately missed a way to remove the defense of the knight and has blundered the piece away. In this case, black does not capture the defending piece, but simply blocks its defense with d4. Queen can no longer defend the knight and is attacked at the same time. White correctly decided to keep his queen instead of the knight and retreated it, which means black can now take with the free knight. In our final example today, white has moved their bishop aggressively to g5 to attack black's queen. This move is a blunder. White's bishop is currently defended by their knight on f3, but this is not a solid defense. Now it's time for you to test your own tactical vision. Can you find a way to remove the defender and win a piece for black? I'll give you some time, but feel free to pause the video if you need more. Knight captures on f3 comes with check, which forces white to react to the immediate threat on their king, while also removing the defender of the bishop on g5. And no matter how white recaptures with their rook or their queen, they could also capture with the pawn, but that's a pretty terrible idea. The bishop is now undefended, and black can now take with their queen. Again, trading one piece for two and coming out ahead. If you can't spot an undefended piece in your games, try looking for under-defended pieces and try to remove the defender to win them. That's all the time we have for today. Don't forget to join us again for another chess video. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you and your king stay safe.